None of us were prepared or could be prepared for an ambush by hatred and malice. The shock of this evil still has not faded.
In Dallas today, police and protesters were grieving side by side as former President George W. Bush there and President Obama helped mourn the 5 fallen officers.
News 4 San Antonio's Emily Baucom is live tonight from Dallas, where the president today urged the country to unite.
Delane, the president says he's spoken at far too many of these memorials, hugged too many victims' families. He says we must turn anger into peace so that these officers did not die in vain. Grieving police officers guard a city filled with shattered hearts and frayed nerves.
I was bringing my son down, and first thing he said was, "Dad, are you sure we want to go down here? What about the snipers?" I mean, the children are really afraid.
5 seats left empty at the memorial service in memory of the officers who went to work last Thursday and never came home.
There's no greater love than this, that these 5 men gave their lives for all of us.
The president once again comforting a city brought to its knees by violence.
An act not just of demented violence, but of racial hatred.
A hate crime, he called it, that took advantage of society's fault lines.
That centuries of racial discrimination, of slavery and subjugation and Jim Crow, they didn't simply vanish. And as for those who use rhetoric suggesting harm to police, even if they don't act on it themselves, well, they not only make the jobs of police officers even more dangerous, but they do a disservice to the very cause of justice that they claim to promote.
He urged the country to remember how in the moments after the ambush, protesters and police came together.
It wasn't about black or white. Everyone was picking each other up and moving them away. See, that's the America I know.
Outside, firefighters hoist the American flag into the air.
It's pretty amazing.
A spirit of unity as families pause, cry, reflect.
I know Dallas is going to come back. I know we're going to be Dallas strong.
Politicians from both sides of the aisle accompanied President Obama to Dallas, including former President George Bush, who lives here. It sent a message that the violence the country has been experiencing is larger than any political party. Reporting live from Dallas, Emily Baucom, News 4 San Antonio.
Thanks, Emily. And tomorrow there in Dallas, they will hold the funerals for the Dallas Area Rapid Transit Officer Brent Thompson and Dallas Police Department Officer Lauren Ahrens. We'll have continuing coverage for you on the Dallas police ambush right here on News 4, as well as at news4sa.com and also our Facebook and Twitter pages.